Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. This is a picture of my hometown. That used to be a bank. Been closed for about 10 years now. Shortly after the 2008 home loan crisis caused by the banks. This is another bank. I didn't get a good long-term shot from this, but this used to be a bank and now it's a wealth advisor group in there. And I don't know if they have the second floor. There's a second floor of offices up there. But there used to be 3 or 4 banks, and now they're all long gone. Our main street has none. And finally, we have this beautiful 1920s style bank that moved out about 10 years ago and vacant now. Nobody wants it because you have to bring it up to code, and it's expensive. The local Main Street Association purchased it about 2 or 3 years ago, but now's not the time to sell it. It is for sale. This is the Verizon building where your telephones used to get routed through, but now it's just taking up valuable real estate where offices and medical have replaced places that were formerly retail. Anyway, my wife thinks this would make a good restaurant. Nice little covered area to sit out for outdoor dining, and there's got a back. No banks in Gloucester. And this is happening to a lot of small towns. These banks are locating out on highways and such. They've moved out from the cities. But the banks did them to themselves. They've made it so hard to get any kind of loan. You have to be perfect. You give them all their information. You give them your life history, all the assets you own, your earnings, and then they're going to tell you what percentage of interest they're going to give you. There's got to be a better way of doing business. I get calls all the time from PayPal wanting to loan me money, and it's based on my payment history, not my earnings or assets or whatever. There's got to be a better way to loan people money for business. I see changes coming to the banking industry, or their banks will fail. There's no need for a bank. So why, Dave, are you recommending a bank? Bank of America. If you hate banks so much, why are you recommending Bank of America? Well, because banks do good in inflation. That's my reason. And I think we are in inflation. In fact, I think we're going to have a minor depression or recession anyway. But inflation is here. Everything costs more, and banks do well. And I have a number of banks that I'm interested in: PayPal, Capital One, and some other financial institutions like Visa. But I got a single for Bank of America, and I want to just look at it. So you see this long trend up just until a couple days ago. This thing was cranking out, and now it's dipping a little bit. So I believe the dip is going to be minor. So I drew a Fibonacci from the minor zig, right there, that green line. Let me show you. From here to here, that's your minor zig, but the major zig was way back there. With the belief that it at least maybe retrace back to the 50-yard line, 50%. A lot of people believe it'll retrace back to the 50% and then go on up again and continue on its. And I believe the banking industry and the financial industry will do well. They find a way. As corrupt as they are, they'll find a way to survive. Now you have to ask yourself, do you believe it's going to get down to here, or here first? And so I do think it's going to get to the 41. And when that hits there, I'm not going to wait for the 50%, because I think this thing is going to crank up. The RSI is looking like it wants to come around. I usually wait till it comes back around over the 30, and I'll do so here also. You wait till it comes around, the stochastic RSI comes around, and you wait for a green dot. So I'm waiting, but not long. So I'm going to try to get in at 41 with the belief that it's going to get at least to 42 or more. What do you think? Do you think the financials are going to do good in a inflationary period? Do you think it's going to drop a little bit more and then turn around and go back up? This is a reversal play based on the RSI. What do you think of this play? And keep an eye out on other banking stocks. Capital One, Cincinnati Finance. The charting package I was using is TradingView, and it's free. This is TipRanks, and I'm using the free version at the moment. And it says that the Bank of America stock is trading at 41.86, 42, and should go up to 44 or 45. And it has a strong buy rating. That fits in with buying, if you believe the analysts. Remember, sometimes you can do a better job than they can. Tip ranks number 9 ranking. That's really good. We like to see a little more hedge fund activity. I want to see it decrease there. And we don't see that too much either. The technicals and the fundamentals, they say, look good. This is a profitable company. PE's profitable, and things look to be going up, up, up. That's good. Bank of America's quarterly results beat expectations. That was April. There's no reason why things are not. I have not heard any bad news. 45 is their prediction. 45 is a little bit above that. So they're saying it's going to reach its all-time high at 43.51 at some point in time. But I say if you buy at 41 and sell it at 43 or 42.50, you're going to do quite nicely. And this is a short-term play. So Monday, I'm going to put an order in for 41 to see if I get it. What do you think of this trade? Going up? Going down? Going down first, then up? Please put your comments in the description below, in the comment section below, because I like to have comments and I like feedback. It really helps me in the channel a lot. Now remember, I use various different tools, TradingView, tip ranks, information that my broker provides. My broker is Interactive Broker. And I do a lot of input from YouTube. You can take advice from anybody you want, but I'd be cautioned of taking anybody's advice on YouTube, because you can learn from those guys and make your own decisions. And you're probably making better decisions than this guy. But still watch his channel and subscribe and like it. It's all learned together. My trading has gotten better since I started this channel, and I thank you. Catch you on the flip. Like and subscribe. Have a nice weekend.